Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a thermostat that is not cooling. Specifically a Honeywell programmable thermostat, and I'll be going over some easy fixes with regards to how to fix it. So once again, if your thermostat is not cooling, specifically a Honeywell programmable thermostat, just like this one right here, these are some easy fixes that you can try out, and hopefully these easy fixes will help you out. So let's get into this. There are 5 easy fixes. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Let's get right into this. Fix number 1 is to look at the setting. So number 1 is look at the setting, okay? Now, as you can see, my thermostat is currently set to heat mode, okay? Now, if your thermostat doesn't say cool over here, then guess what? It's not on the cool mode. If you want it to cool, it needs to be on cool mode. If it is on cool mode, then you can move past step number 1 and move on to step number 2 for trying to fix this, okay? Step number 2 is to look for the cool on the top corner of the thermostat. And it might say cool, it might say cool on, but essentially it is calling for cool. So when, like right now it's on heat mode, when this starts to tell the furnace to heat the house up, it will say heat on over here. So similarly on cool mode, when it tells the air conditioner to cool the house down, it will say cool on over here. You need to see cool on, and that will tell you that the thermostat is telling the air conditioner or the air handler that it wants to cool down the house. If you don't see cool on, then that's the, that's the reason why you're not getting coolness, because it's not calling for cool, okay? If it says cool on, then you can, and you're still not getting coolness, then you can move on to number 3, which is kind of related to number 2, but number 3 is to, fix number 3. Sorry about that. I'm confused here just because I got a whole bunch written down over here. Fix number 3 is to change your furnace filter. Now, oftentimes, and so you know what? I mixed up 3 and 4, not a big deal, but they're kind of similar. When I said 3 was related to number 2, I meant 4 was related to number 2. But anyways, number 3, once again, number 3 is to change your furnace filter. Now, oftentimes when you're having a problem getting cold air in your house, it's because your furnace filter is clogged and dirty. And if your furnace filter is clogged and dirty, then your air conditioner system is going to get overworked, and it's going to freeze up, and it won't produce cool air. So change your furnace filter. Honestly, they're inexpensive, and it's really easy to do. I would recommend doing it more often than you should anyways. So just change your furnace filter. There's really no harm in doing it unless you just did it like a week ago. You can just change it and see if that fixes the problem, okay? And then number 4, if that doesn't help you out, number 4 is related to number 2. Number 4 is to look at your temperature settings, okay? So number 2 I said was to look for the cool on over here. And number 4 is to look at your temperature settings. In order for the thermostat to call for cool, which is number 2, your temperature settings need to be correct, which is number 4. So essentially you want to look at your temperature settings. And right now, as you can see, I have my thermostat set to 19.5 and it's currently 19.5 in the house. So it's not going to be calling for heat or cool or anything because it's exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so for number 4, change your temperature so that you're bringing it to a lower degree, so that your thermostat wants to cool down the house. You need to lower the required temperature of the house, and then your thermostat will want to cool down the house. Okay, and last but not least is number 5. If your temperature setting is correct for calling for cool air, then move on to number 5, which number 5 is to change the thermostat batteries. Might not be the batteries, but honestly, it's worth it to change them. Sometimes they cause glitches as they get lower in battery power. Change the thermostat batteries. So just to clarify once again, the 5 fixes for if your thermostat is not cooling and it's a Honeywell thermostat that you should try out is number 1, look at the setting, make sure that the cool mode, make sure it's engaged in cool mode. Number 2, because I'm so cool, so I'm on cool mode all the time. Anyways, so number 1, once again, number 1 is to look at the settings and make sure it is on cool mode on your settings. Number 2 is to look for the call for cool on the top corner over here. Number 3 is to change your furnace filter. Number 4 is to look at the temperature setting to make sure that the temperature setting is requiring cool air to be blown in the house. And number 5 is to change the thermostat batteries because it just might be the cause. You never know. And that's basically it. Hopefully that helps you solve your problem. And I tried to keep the video short and sweet. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.